Hello, I'm Caroline England, author. This is me. Oh, even that is me, Caroline England, and I'm the author of Beneath the Skin, My Husband's Lies, Watching Horsebats Feed the Roses, that's a short story collection, and my new novel, Betray Her. This is the latest release. It's out as an ebook at the moment, so you can buy it from Amazon or Kobo and various places you can download ebooks. And it will be available in paperback, the large size paperback, trade size in September, and then the standard UK size next year in March or around that time. But it is out now, so if you'd like to read it in ebook, it'd be great if you'd check it out. And what I'm going to do today is read the opening, which is the prologue. So Betray Her, prologue. The current glints and sparkles as she gazes. It has been a good outing. Fresh air, camaraderie and fun. Freedom from the house too. Her whole body a little weightless. She's contented, relaxed, happy, and high. The rain-speckled wind strokes her cheeks. Closing her eyes, she breathes in the musky fragrances of the countryside surrounding her. Woody pine and damp conifers, rotting moss and wet grass. The pristine and crisp smell of the river too. Save for the hum of falling water in the distance, it's silent. She stretches and smiles. In this instant, she has everything she wants. It's a moment to capture. A sharp gust and she's teetering and tumbling down. Oh my God, she slipped. Instinctively holding out her arm, she gropes for something solid to protect herself from the fall. Nothing there but empty air, then the slap of the surface and shock of icy water. A powerless plunge into darkness hauls her down and down further. Liquid like bleach stings her nostrils, swamps her mouth, seals her throat. Raw survival setting in, she pins her lips shut and tries not to inhale. Swim. She needs to swim, get back to the top. Kicking out her legs, she tries, then again. Futile, so fruitless. Boots too heavy. Blazer leaden with water. Weak, unduly weak. Paralysed limbs. Frozen flesh. No air left. No more room. A spasmodic breath, an acid deep in her chest. So dark, very dark. Inescapable tugging, insistent sucking, a swirl of murky depths. The arms of the dead drag her in. Pure and transparent, the blackness turns white. With it, realisation, as clear as the river. She didn't trip, she was pushed. Revenge, sweet revenge, the friendship, the bonding, the smile, the pretense, cleverly biding her time, and finally winning. So that's the opening of Betray Her, which is a dark psychological thriller. As all my books are, they've all got a dark side, and there's psychological thrillers, psychological suspense, domestic noir, that area of books, which of course is crime. And all the books do have an element of crime, often hidden, and they're about flawed people and relationships, and also about love and friendship. So what I've decided to do when I do these little presentations, I've decided to also read a poem. So the poem today, just little short ones, was, I thought, an interesting poem by D.H. Lawrence, and it's called Lizard. A lizard ran out on a rock and looked up, listening no doubt to the sounding of the spheres. And what a dandy fellow, the right toss of a chin for you and swirl of a tail. If men, as much as men, as lizards are lizards, they'd be worth looking at. Interesting, that one. If men were as much men as lizards are lizards, they'd be worth looking at.